And here we go. I'm in. Thankfully it didn't crash this time. War Spirit with Junkrat. Ooh. Will he actually stick with the Junkrat? I'm super curious. So, of course, it will be Team SiTH on defense first. Going up against Melty eSports on offense. And I can't wait to see this map. I'm still blown away from that last one. I cannot believe that we've seen Melty hold that first point on Gibraltar twice now. Their attack is okay, but their defense is just staggeringly good. Oh, we do see love hearts. We see love hearts from D.Va. You actually do have to be a little bit careful when you're poking your nose out through spawn. I do believe you can actually deal damage to it. Ah. Hello, D.Va. Meanwhile, it looks like they are going to set up around... It looks like they're going to set up on the wall. I have seen teams set up in this area instead before, but it looks like they are going to set up on the choke point in the wall. And I'm very curious. They do have a Bastion back there. Are they going to stick with this Bastion? Are they going to just sit him in the doorway and hopefully lay out some damage and get an easy kill? I'm somehow skeptical to see this work, but who knows. Melty have room to play with. So we're just going to sit on board this Bastion. I'm so curious to see if he does anything. Or is he going to swap last second? I think he's swapping. Yes, he is. He swapped to Reinhardt. Of course he swapped to Reinhardt. No, yeah, so we've got Reinhardt and Winston on the offensive team. Looks like they're going to go for a fast push. Going up and over, Reinhardt buys time in the front. Sneaking it round. Munel doing scout duty. As they all just wait for the push. As Team SiTH just, you know, spam through. There goes Nico into the backline. Let's jump on board with him. See what Nico can find. He is taking a lot of damage. Soldier 76, of course, caught between Pharah and between Genji. That's going to be a lot of damage. I don't think his biotic field can quite keep up with that. Let's try and get a view on the point. We do jump on board with Mercy. Board on Mercy, amping up Pharah, looking for that damage. Let's see. Pharah is down, so D-Gun is down. Just Mercy left on the point, but Ammonian is the only one left defending it. And he does go down to the fire strike from Munel. So we can see Junkrat coming in. Let's jump on board with him, see what he can do. Mirafix also coming in back on Soldier 76. Launching in aggressively. This is what I like to see out of a Junkrat player. He does have, of course, the fire in the hole ready to go, but doesn't quite have a space to use it here. Zarya on the point. She's stuck on her own. She could get charged and taken out, and Lucio taken down in the back. Mirafix still alive. We'll just get cleaned up as well, and Melty take the first point in good time. And swing through. This is what we're used to seeing out of Melty so far. Winston just going ape on the backline. They instantly launch onto the offensive. Charging straight in, and we do see that fire in the hole coming up from War Spirit. If I spectate War Spirit, did we get to see the bomb? And it looks like it did find Genji. So it did pick him off. That said, oh, Lucio caught in a trap. This should be a dead Lucio very quickly removed from the fight. We do see Bort also does have the Resurrected good to go. Melty pretty much have all their ultimates ready. This could be a brutal fight coming up in mere moments. It's just Resurrect for Team SiTH. And they are all getting held back by Winston. Winston is just demolishing them in the backline. Like, this is just one Winston. All the while, the point is moving. Let's get on board with him. See if we can get back to his team. This is Metal Gear Winston, caught behind enemy lines. Can he exfiltrate? I'm not sure. Looks like he's just getting ignored. No, McCree stayed behind. Gonna hunt him down. Might land the flashbang. There he goes. But in the meantime, the team has just pushed all the way around this S-band. Ammonium charging very early there. Does get caught by the counter charge. And there is the sound barrier. We're going to see Genji launch into the back. He does have his blade, and here it comes. He's trying to reflect the flashbang. Doesn't quite get the timing right. He did get caught by it. Maybe McCree hit the wall behind him. I'm not sure. It looked like the reflect was in time for me. That said, doesn't quite go down in time, and that is an easy push to the second point for Team Melty. So we do, of course, see Winston coming back into the fray. He's just going to be the big, annoying, Soaky target he is. I'm going to swing the camera around so we can get a good view of this, as we do see D-Gun spamming from above. It looks like McCree on offense. So Nico moving away from Genji, gone to McCree instead, looking to kill some of these tanks perhaps. As Munel swinging in the background, looking for fire. Oh god, one target down. Does get launched off by that concussive blast. That's it. That's an excellent Earth Shatter. Can anyone capitalize? Ammonium swinging away in the back. Doesn't quite have enough damage on his own though to pick up the team. Not quite decisive enough, unfortunately. So we do see Cabal following the gorilla into the backline, just providing that extra bit of spam damage as the payload does eke its way forward. War Spirit, meanwhile, let's jump on board with him, see what he's doing. There is a Turbelstein. There is no barrage up, however, but they are just going to fire AoE damage. That said, 2 barriers on that is just going to make it so hard. Sound barrier now for the defensive team. They will try and hold that a little bit longer. There is, I believe it is High Noon, Mirafix from the spawn there, trying to get what damage he can. That said, Nico. How far until High Noon on Nico? Not that long. Can he land this hit on Farah? Of course he can. A clean headshot there. Picking her out the sky. Nice and clean. Deadeye is good to go. I'm very curious to see where he decides to put this. That said, there is no other ults left on the offensive team, on Melty. How far away are we from that next Mercy ult? Very near, actually. They're actually looking for this McCree to take a little bit of damage. He needs to pull out now. And there it is, 100%. So, the Mercy ult is there. And there is the fire ult. Can they actually get the Mercy? I do believe they did. So, Mercy is down. She cannot rest for this fight. That's 3 down already. 4 down for the offensive team. As War Spirit, hoping to clean up, does knock Reinhardt into the team. This should be an easy cleanup here. As Muno caught in his own. Boom, taken down. Overrun and overwhelmed. Nico gonna look for some snipey shots here. It does get damage out by Mercy. Landing what he can. Meanwhile, let's jump on board with Mirafix. See what he can do with this McCree. 92% on his ultimate. If he can get in a good position for it, he needs to be preparing his Deadeye. Does try and land some hits onto this fire. If he can remove fire, it will be so strong. As they have been relying a lot on D-Gun's damage. D-Gun has been playing up a storm on fire today. Trying to snipe off 1 or 2 targets in the back there. And here we see the tanks charging. Here comes the main push. Sound barriers on both sides. Let's get an overview of the fight as it does push forward. It looks like they have managed to clear space off. There is Ghost Patrol with the res. And there's the High Noon. Nico does manage to find some targets. That said, a defensive Turbelstein. Nothing quite there to finish it off though. Reinhardt was stood in the back, but not quite enough damage on his own to clean up the team before he was taken out. And this should be a clean sailing push for Melty eSports. Still, not quite the decisive push from the first match. A little bit slower. But can Team SiTH break that defense? It's going to be so difficult to do.
Play of the game.
And Nico on McCree to play the game. Oh dear. Half the team taken out and just clean up there. And Ammonium coming in, trying to combo with that Zarya ult. It just eats a flashbang and a fan shot for his trouble. Actually, I think that was just a fan shot, taking him down. So Zarya Reinhardt is a really strong combo. And are we going to get another legendary? Ah, beautiful, guys. Love it. Love it. Are we going to see all 12? All 12 voting for him. Who hasn't voted? Shame on you. Shame on you, sir, for not voting. So we do see Cry on defense. He has picked Torbjorn. I don't think he's going to be staying with the Torbjorn. I somehow doubt that. Call me skeptical. Call me radical, but I don't think we're going to be seeing the dwarf today. No, we're not. As the camera has a mind of its own, especially on that first change for some reason. And we are trapped in this spawn for now, but let's have a look at what the defensive team have picked. Of course, they have gone for Symmetra instead of the secondary healer, with Mercy as the primary healer. Damage dealers, Fire and Reaper, not too surprising. Reaper very good at tidying up those flanks, and we do see Zarya and Reinhardt. I really like the Zarya pick here. It enables Reaper and Fire to just roam around and do what they do best. Lets them run about and kill people. And that's what you really want to do as Reaper and Fire. Meanwhile, on the offensive team, we do see Mirafix on Winston. I'm going to hop on board with him. We're going to follow him into the fray, see if they go for an all-out offensive, try and take that first point nice and quickly. We do also have Sam on Lucio. Actually, let's stick with Lucio, as Lucio is going to govern where the team is going to go. So, when are they going to sprint forward? If they are going to sprint forward. And there they go, they're going to break through. They're going straight onto the point, and I'm going to be stuck in spawn here, as the camera is left where you left it last. That's it. I think they're just caught in the middle of the defending team. They're just going to get cleaned up. Yep, they just ran into the middle of the defending team. The defending team just wrapped around them. Easy kills there, especially with a Reaper. That Reaper will just shut down that first push entirely. Let's check how much ultimate he generated out of that. About halfway to the important Death Blossom. He's just going to watch this theater area. He's going to stay in here, cut off this pathway. But it looks like they're mostly going to be going in a single concerted push. Not trying anything fancy, just launching for the point again, trying to break through immediately. Using Winston to clean out those turrets, for those Symmetra turrets. Chasing down the Mercy and the Symmetra, so they are both down for now. Reinhardt taken out. War Spirit, we're going to leap on board with War Spirit if I can reach him before he dies. dealing death from above, but is found by D-Gun. D-Gun's shooting right into the enemy firers behind. Real nasty damage there, and again, Reaper just eating that rocket. D-Gun has been on point, aiming these missiles. Absolutely beautiful to see. And Muno with the taunt. He has time to taunt even. Oh dear. This is confidence coming out from Melty, and it's showing. Melty are just so dangerous. It looks like they're going to try again for another one of these big pushes. War Spirit launched into the sky. Doesn't quite have his barrage yet. 90%. I can hear a Reaper ult going off, but of course, that's Nico. But he was trapped in the fishbowl of the Winston ultimate. That said, the rest of the team just taken out immediately. And the teleporter is now up for Melty eSports. This is going to make it so much harder to break. They have to be so quick and so concise. They haven't been using any flanking units so far. No one taking any alternate routes. They've just been leaping in every single time. There is the barrage. Here comes the ultimate storm. They're going to just fire everything at once. That said, I think they are just getting cleaned up here. They do have a resurrect to pick up the team, so everyone is back up again. That said, D-Gun saved his barrage, waited for that resurrect. Does manage to get 1 kill, 2 kills. And it looks like they might hold this again. It's just poor Winston and War Spirit on fire out on the point, and of course Lucio caught in the back there. Not going to be able to do much himself. Caught by the slow floating Symmetra orb and taken down. So again, not really making much use out of that flanking position. Let's jump on board with Nico. He's been looking for these flanks constantly. If he can get behind the attacking team, and it's so dangerous, he's almost got his ultimate. Very curious to see what he can do. They've actually swapped to Widowmaker. Let's jump on board with Mirafix, see what they can find. He is getting spammed out by the Zarya, and they're going to try and land a shot on this Reaper. There is a bullet hit. Another hit. Reaper won't quite go down. He does make the Wraith form away. That said, playing Widow here, that is one less person on the point, and D-Gun is actually going to go and hunt down and suppress that Widow push. Ammonium trying to charge in, does miss the charge, doesn't quite land it on Moonil, and is picked up by Zarya from behind. And D-Gun again, just cleaning up. Give D-Gun a mop, because that's all he's been doing so far. Reaper on the defensive team, good to go. Will he look for that wraparound? Getting straight into the back of the theatre. Notices that the enemy team haven't been using it. Here comes the push. Widowmaker is up. There is the Topelstein, and there is the follow-up, and there is the... he just gets knocked back by the concussive blast, but Mercy took enough damage to go down very quickly. War Spirit got out on his own, and Cabal with a res just come through the teleporter, I believe. Actually, I don't think he even went down. Just backed up, waited for everyone to fire off their stuff, and just picked everyone back up, and that's it. Melty, incredibly clean defense. Just what we've come to expect from this team. Mirafix looking for the easy snipes, looking for a pick. Can he find it? Mercy, taking some risks. Does eat a shot, but no kill pressure there. No finishing pressure on Mercy. She's just going to heal up. War Spirit looking for the kill. Doesn't quite find it though. Picked off by the Zarya. Hunted down. And Ammonium, he is enjoying a nice swinging battle with the enemy right now, but caught with a charge. This should be an easy cleanup for Moonel and D-Gun with the fire in the air. Just dealing that extra damage, and yeah. That's just brutal. And Reinhardt still having time to taunt all the while. As we're going to see Team SiTH just bash their head against this wall over and over and over again. They do have Soldier 76 coming around the flank. Mirafix going to look for something. And about to look for a pick. Did hear the Reaper shots ringing out below him. Mercy on Mercy action. Can he finish off this Mercy? No, he can't. Runs out of ammo. And they're just struggling so hard to get this damage done. Free kill. I believe did fire off his ultimate there. Didn't quite pick anyone off. Nico now does have the Zarya barrier on him. It is so dangerous with that up. Just running into the enemy team. Mirafix here with the damage amp. Can he pick up anyone? And oh my god, that's 3 people caught in that ult. Is anyone there to finish it off? Just Zarya on her own. D-Gun cleaning up as well. Ammonium with a good hit there with the Earth Shadow, but finds 2 targets. But there's just Reaper behind him shooting those juicy shotgun meat shots into his behind. Reinhardt goes down nice and quickly. D-Gun firing the barrage. Right into free kill. Free kill. Going to try and get overtime going on the point, but I don't think it's going to be enough. We do see Lucio try and get there, but he's killed before he even reaches the point. Just decisive play from Melty. Really strong play from Melty.
Play of the game.
And Nico on Reaper. Is this going to be a death bottom in the back? No, it's just going to be contesting the point. Again, just landing those easy meat shots. Getting into the tanks. Reaper so good at cancelling these really aggressive pushes. These really sort of unified, strong single pushes. As the team isn't getting spread out, isn't getting disrupted by any backline harass. We just see Nico just slamming them shotguns into people, and Melty again looking convincing. I'm going to update the scoreboard just because I can. There we go. Melty eSports 2